Hey guys and girls, in this video we're gonna take a look at the best third-party Xbox Series controller. I have made my research and this list reflects my personal opinion, and I have listed products based on quality, durability, price, and more. I've included options for every type of consumer, so if you're looking for an entry-level option or the best product money can buy, we may have the product for you in this list. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description down below. The products mentioned are in no exact order, so be sure to stay till the end so you don't miss anything. Also, if you want a chance to win one of the third-party Xbox Series controller in the video, just subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and leave a comment with the hidden word in the video. We will pick a winner and notify him when we reach 5,000 likes. And don't forget to join our community Telegram channel linked in the description so we can contact you if you win. Okay, so without further ado, this is our pick of the best third-party Xbox Series controller on the market right now. Coming at number 10, we've got the Microsoft Xbox Wireless Controller. Okay, I already know what you're thinking. The best controller for Xbox is the one that comes with the Xbox. That may seem like a no-brainer, but I assure you this standard controller truly does earn this title as one of the best options for most Xbox gamers. It may not have some of the additional capabilities that we'll discuss with pricier alternatives, but that doesn't mean it lacks anything. Thanks to Microsoft's exclusive wireless protocol, this is the only available inexpensive wireless alternative. Its inclusion of AA batteries rather than a built-in rechargeable cell may annoy some people, but it also makes it adaptable because it allows for rechargeable AAS or a battery pack. The Xbox wireless controller is a superb all-arounder, but if you're a die-hard fighting game lover, you might be better off with an arcade stick or a controller designed for that genre, one with an outstanding D-pad like Hori's HoriPad Pro. But the Xbox wireless controller is an exceptional jack of all trades. Number 9. Nacon Revolution X. Although RIG's Nacon Revolution X may win a prize for worst name, its genuine virtues lie in its extensive customizability. This controller is for you if you enjoy fiddling around with various intricate settings for hours on end. The wired Revolution X and its additional capabilities are not cheap, costing an average of $99.99, but when you compare it to its rivals, the price seems more reasonable. When you first pick up the Revolution X, it seems very unassuming and borderline cheap. While it's not a looker, it's a form-follows-function type of controller. The 4 rear buttons integrated into the grips are large and have a nice contour, making it comfortable to use. The customizable software for the analog sticks and the vast array of custom choices for the controller's other internal components, however, are the actual stars of this show. Add the ability to customize and remap every button on the controller, as well as a Dolby Atmos for headphones app license, and you've got a lot of customization options. Coming at number 8, Honeycomb Aeronautical Alpha Flight Controls X PC. Grab the Honeycomb Aeronautical Alpha Flight Controls X PC if you're prepared for a more realistic experience when flying virtually. With a 180-degree rotation and 12-bit Hall effect sensors for smooth, realistic control while flying, this yoke has the appearance and feel of one you could commonly see on an airplane. It will also last a long time because it features a sturdy metal frame, a steel shaft, and a mounting system that enables you to increase the controls. The Honeycomb Aeronautical Alpha Flight Controls X PC is filled with controls for a personalized flying experience. There is also a spring-loaded 5-position ignition switch along with a panel of master, alternator, avionics, and light switches on the base meant to mimic those on an actual airplane. Coming at number 7, Thrustmaster Eswap X Pro. The Thrustmaster Eswap X Pro has all the features you need to perform next-level customizations on your controller. It is a modular choice with interchangeable, movable parts. The thumbsticks and D-pad conveniently pop out, making it simple to experiment with different setups. Therefore, you have a choice between using the core controller's default layout and one that is more akin to DualShock DualSense controllers. The Thrustmaster Eswap X Pro is crammed with controls, but it also boasts sturdy, tactile face buttons and shortcut buttons on the back to keep your thumbs on the thumbsticks. Additionally, there are 2 more switches to lock triggers and 6 settings buttons, allowing you to fire more quickly. You'll discover that every element feels wonderful and functions effectively. Plus, some people might find it more comfortable than a conventional Xbox controller due to its larger shape. But the real reason you purchase it is the software that lets you fine-tune the hardware to suit your playstyle. Number 6. PowerA MOGA XP5X Plus. Do you enjoy gaming on the go? Well, Xbox Game Pass makes that a whole lot easier with tons of your favorite console titles to choose from on your gaming phone. And playing them is made much simpler by using a phone controller like the PowerA MOGA XP5X Plus. This option is comparable to the Xbox Core controller's traditional layout, but it manages to elevate the gaming experience for mobile devices. To connect to your smartphone easily, the PowerA MOGA XP5X Plus features Bluetooth 4.2 or USB wired modes. Even better, there is an onboard 3000 mAh rechargeable battery that also serves as a phone charger, so you won't have to be concerned about your phone running out of power in the middle of a session. Additionally, you'll be able to play games from a variety of viewing angles and experience less strain thanks to the ergonomically balanced phone clip that fits snugly on the chassis. Similar to the Xbox Elite, the gadget has shortcut buttons on the back that you may program. With this selection, you'll have a ton of flexibility to enjoy gaming while on the go. Coming in at number 5. Turtle Beach Recon. Given that Turtle Beach is known for their headphones, it only makes natural that the Recon wired controller has powerful audio controls. When playing first-person shooters, its superhuman hearing mode optimizes any wired headset's audio to bring out footsteps and distant shooting in the background noise. This is where it really shines. The Recon is a reasonably affordable way to gain a slight competitive edge in multiplayer games without spending significantly more than $100 on a controller, with a regular price of around $60 and a previous sale price of just $29.99. Combine that with superhuman hearing, and you've got a great recipe for shooters. Although there is a learning curve with the Recon, but if you play ranked matches and value a reasonably priced wired controller with extra buttons and useful audio functions, you can't go wrong with this option. Coming at number 4. Razer Wolverine V2 Chroma. Feature-packed is an understatement when it comes to the Wolverine V2 Chroma. The ABXY buttons and the D-pad all use Razer Mecha tactile switches. They sound wonderful, responding with a pleasant click that is akin to a mouse's click. 6 more buttons are also present, 2 top bumpers and 4 bottom triggers. The bottom triggers are particularly excellent since they have a design that makes them feel like the paddles on other professional controllers, but with a more durable construction like the rear triggers. The rear RT, LT triggers also have lockouts. For quick shots, simply slide the switches over to reduce the travel distance in half. Plus, the Razer Wolverine comes with 2 additional thumbstick caps, 1 domed cap for quick movements and 1 taller concave cap for accuracy. What's more, there are RGB lights that can be customized and the controller's buttons can be remapped using Razer's Synapse app for Xbox or PC. Number 3. Microsoft Xbox Elite Series 2. The Xbox Elite Series 2 controller is Microsoft's fancied-up, premium version of the stock controller. It was also released a year before the Xbox Series X and S consoles, making it older. So, despite having a USB-C port and wireless compatibility, it is missing the useful share button seen on most of the recent Xbox wireless controller. But the outstanding build quality, extra buttons, user-swappable sticks and D-pad, and extensive customizability more than make up for that. Picking up an Xbox Elite controller reveals the superior materials used in its construction. The Elite controller combines higher quality plastic with rubberized grips and small pieces of metal, in contrast to the basic controller's unassuming plastic construction. Combine this with its built-in rechargeable battery, and the Elite is noticeably heavier than its lower-cost brethren. It also comes packaged with a charging dock and zip-up case with pass-through charging. Coming at number 2. Scuf Instinct Pro. The Scuf Instinct Pro finds itself in a bit of a weird spot, as it's the only wireless option from a third party, but it's by far the most expensive Xbox controller around. The one I tried cost $263.91 and has a unique faceplate with additional color accents. That is more than the Xbox Series S occasionally sells for. Instinct Pro is arguably superior to Microsoft's Elite in some very specific ways, most notably its comfort and implementation of rear buttons and hair triggers. If you're willing to spend that much money, you're in for a treat. The rear buttons of the Instinct Pro are really distinctive, and I truly prefer them. Instead of paddles, the controller has 4 rocker-like buttons that you press with your middle finger to move toward or away from your hand. Although getting used to them still requires some brain training, I found them to be more intuitive. Plus, the hair triggers, rear buttons, and the excellent textured grip material on the controller's underside go a long way to make this controller a joy to use. Number 1. PowerA Enhanced Wired Controller. PowerA's Enhanced Wired Controller delivers an unbeatable bargain without making too many compromises if you're searching for a superb controller, but don't have a lot of money to spend or don't mind a cable. Although the full retail cost is $37.99, some hues can be found for as little as $25. Speaking of colors, the enhanced wired controller is available in a broad range of shades and patterns, including ones that have been officially licensed by video game series like Mass Effect and Fallout. When you use the controller, you might be pleasantly surprised by its quality despite some of these designs leading you to believe they are shoddy, unattractive knockoffs. First off, let's get its biggest downside out of the way. It uses a micro USB connection, but you at least get a lengthy, detachable cable with it. But not having a reversible connector is another annoying thing. Thankfully, nothing else about this controller feels so outdated. Its build quality is just fine, and it even has 2 mappable rear buttons built into the grips, which is great to have at such a cheap price point. The rest of the PowerA Enhanced Wired Controller is a whole lot of table stakes, but it executes everything quite well for a ridiculously affordable price. PowerA omitted Impulse Trigger Rumble, but if there's any feature to cheap out on, I'd say that's the right choice. On the flip side, the Enhanced Wired Controller comes with a 2-year warranty, which is twice as long as pricey options like Microsoft's Elite Series 2 offer. PowerA offers a whole lot of bang for your buck with the Enhanced Wired Controller if you're on a tight budget. It's also worth mentioning that if you have a bit more to spend, the PowerA Fusion Pro 2 is another great controller that punches above its weight class. So if you will ask me, I will say this is the one to opt for if you're looking for a premium controller with added features like 4 rear paddles and rubberized grips. That brings us to the end of our review and buyer's guide for the best third-party Xbox Series controller. Hope to see you in the next video. Let us know in the comments what is your favorite one. And if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe and get notified when we launch new videos. Thanks for watching. Peace.